How's it going, Guitar Boy? 94. How you guys doing? Thought I'd come on, say hi. Hey, Casey, Caesar, Casey. Got Will. Compton. It's actually a nickname that's been around for a while. There was a point when Crips and Bloods were all over Hilltop. Not really as much all over Tacoma, but there's a lot of gang stuff going on back in late 80s, early 90s. Hey, Steve. My day was pretty good. Pretty mellow, really. 66 in Oaks? That's where you live? Wow, man. In Tacompton, huh? That's awesome. 66. That's I have a friend that lives pretty close to there, actually. A good friend of mine. Two friends live out there. It's kind of like let's see, Oaks. Are you by the mall, or are you on the other side of the freeway? I'm trying to picture where Oaks is. Oaks is on the other side of the freeway, right? Oh, that's where you grew up. Well, damn. Hey, Dana. How did I meet Kurt? Let's see. Well, I did a video about that about 2 months ago. You know, I met Kurt at Community World Theater, but I may have met him at the Tropicana at a Noxious Fume show. And he came to a show with Buzz and with the Melvins, and the Melvins play with Noxious Fumes. But I need to confirm that, because I think that Kurt went to a show. So I met him, but I didn't, it's just like I just met him, and then I didn't really meet him again until a few years later. But I swear that was Kurt. So I don't know if Buzz or Dale will remember that. Maybe. John Massini from Weather Theater, Western Family. No. Not. You think of Frances making her own? I think that's a great idea. Actually, it sounds like she's just going to be doing art, and she's going to be doing a lot of different creative. I doubt she puts out a record, but you never know. She might. It kind of sounded like she just wants to do multimedia stuff, but I'm not sure. Hey, Brad, 120 bucks. Yeah, Metallica tickets. That's right. That's coming up, right? You going to that? Princess NCG. Hi. Big Papa John, what do you think about the Germs? I love the Germs, Big Papa John's. Love the Germs since I was a kid. It's like probably 1982 or 83. I was a teenager, young teenager. So in 1982, I was 13. So when I was 13, I was listening to punk rock, for sure. And I think the Germs was one of the first bands that we knew of. So say 1982. Dang, Mel Brooks, Young Frankenstein. See, I can't always tell if you guys are talking to each other or, I don't know, commenting. Do you know if Kurt ever listened to Ween? I don't. Ween, he probably did, because Ween, the first time I heard Ween was when I was in Albuquerque, when Pure Guava came out in, what, 91? 91. Is that right? Probably 91. So I don't know. I'm sure he probably did. He probably liked them. They're so fucking weird, especially back then. They were. Oh yeah, they were on MTV and stuff. So I'm sure he listened to them. I never had a conversation with him about it. I mean, at that point, I barely saw him. When did Pulp Fiction come out? I think he did see Pulp Fiction. Or did Pulp Fiction come out? It came out a little later in '94 or something. Maybe it did. I don't know. I love Pulp Fiction, actually. I like a little Weezer, yeah. I like the Blue album and the Green album. And there's another one. The second album, I think it is. I forget what that's called, but it's really good. Did you see? Yeah, I watched that. It was interesting. Um, I'd like to talk to him about how he felt about that playing the Nirvana is a Nirvana tribute thing or something. It was weird. It seemed weird to me. I don't know. I mean, it's just like it's okay, you know, do whatever he wants. You know, I think not weird that he did it. Not weird that he did. It's weird to listen to, is what I mean. I think it's cool that he did it. I mean, I it's just you guys are retracting your messages. What's going on? Oh, he was playing songs he didn't drum. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I only listened to I listened to no. I only listened to one song, In Bloom. That's the only one I listened to. I really wasn't that interested, honestly. And it's weird listening to all these punk rock bands and grunge bands. That's cool, man. You're 16. That's killer. You know, the thing is like a lot of kids, if they were introduced, you know, play like Bad Brains live, live at CBGB's for them. Play a video and just go, check this out, man. Check this out. This is crazy. You know, play something like that. Um, that's just one of my like favorite live punk videos, man. It's just so intense. If you haven't, have you seen that, Big Papa John? What's my favorite song of Kurt's? It varies, man. Yeah. Right now, I haven't really listened to a lot of Nirvana lately at all. I was thinking about Breed a lot just recently. Like, you know, Pen Cap Shoe has been my favorite off and on. You know, I mean, it varies, man. Yeah, check out Bad Brains live at CBGB's. It's like 1980-ish, maybe 79, 80, 81, something like that. It's around there. Well, uh, maybe it's a little later. Maybe it's 82. I don't know. It's early. First chorus first. Yeah. Blandis was awesome live, and they did play Blandis live. I don't know if it's documented they didn't, but I remember seeing them play that live. For sure. But only once, I think. Um, Dancing with the Devil documentary. Who is that? What was the last cool thing I found thrifting? Today, I found a sealed model. It's in my car. I got to get it. A sealed model. It's like a, it's a warplane, and it's an older one from the 70s. Pretty cool. Found a couple calculators again. Yeah, okay, let's see. Donkey. What is Dancing with the Devil documentary? I watched Sid and Nancy. Couldn't finish it. Yeah, Sid and Nancy's all right. I think I watched the whole thing. It's all right. Yeah, live at CBG's 1982. Yeah, I saw him. That was one of the first shows I ever saw. I was in Seattle in 1983. I think I still have the ticket for that. Pure Guava. I don't remember the names of the songs. I'd have to listen to it again, man. I haven't heard it in a long time. Oh yeah, I'm sure Kurt and Chris met. No doubt about it. I mean, I think there's probably stuff about that. I'm no doubt. Repo Man, yeah, Repo Man's really good. Um, you guys have seen Decline of the Western Civilization, right? 1 and 3 is also really good. That's cool, man. Big Papa John, dude, you're lucky, man. That's awesome. Like, sounds like you're do you play guitar or anything too? Play music? Was I friends? I wasn't close friends with Dylan Carlson, but I talked to him quite a lot. I'm gonna see him actually, see his band play next week. So I'll say hi to him. I ran into him a couple times over the years. He came and saw a band that I was in, Low Levelers, back like 99 or 2000 probably. Well, no, wait a second. It would have been before the earthquake, so about 2000, 2001, last time I talked to him. I think. Maybe I ran into him again. Okay, hold on. Getting a lot going on here, you guys. Hold on. I got to back it up here. Okay. Found one of those Pekingese dog bottle. Okay. Phil Carlson. Do you like any? Yeah, man. I mean, stoner rock. I don't really know a lot of new stoner rock. I'm into hearing. Throw some stoner rock bands at me, man. Dozer. That sounds cool. I'll listen to them. I gotta write that down. It's a please. Okay. Have you heard of Mindless Self-Indulgence? Is that a band? Mindless Self. I'm guessing it is. I know what it is. Mindless Self-Indulgence. We all do it, right? Okay. Dozer. All right. Who directed Penelope something, Caesar? Name's Penelope, I forget her last name, but she did three Declines. The second one is metal. It's like interviews with a lot of butt rock bands. It's really good too though. Switching gears, I love Nirvana. How about Led Zeppelin? Yeah, oh yeah. Do I like Led Zeppelin? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got stoned many times listening to Zepp. Yes, I do have a couple new songs I'm working on. I don't know if Kurt ever listened to Green Day. That would have possibly. I mean, again, he was still alive when they became huge, so I'm sure. And he was familiar with that scene too, the Lookout scene. So, I'm sure he listened to them. They're pretty poppy though. But Kurt liked poppy punk. I wasn't as much into poppy punk. The guitar. Favorite Pure Guava. Yeah, I gotta listen to Pure Guava again. Catholic Discipline. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, they didn't. I don't know if they released much. Sleep. Oh yeah, I know Sleep for sure. Witch. Is that another stoner rock band? I mean, it's about time somebody called their band Witch. Sounds like a stoner rock band name, right? Stoner rock band name. Spirit. Okay, yeah, are you giving me stoner rock names, you guys? Is that one? Oh yeah, no, I know. I've seen Red Fang, man. I saw them 3 or 4 times. I've seen them 3 or 4 times. I think they're still a band. Actually, I did a video not that long ago where I said check out Red Fang. Let's see. What are your thoughts about? Oh, Love Suicidal. You know, the first 2 records I really like, and they're good. You know, beyond that's good. Witch. Okay, Witch. So you guys are hopefully gonna introduce me to some good bands. All right. See, I take my time. I'm not a fan of Linkin Park. Electric Wizard. I know that. Electric Wizard. Oh, Led Zeppelin reunion. That's too much. Good song is Sear. Yeah, Penelope Spheris. Oh, that's what. Oh, I thought you were giving me the name of a stoner rock band. I wrote it down. That's funny. But there you go. That's a good name for a band, right? All right. What's the worst band name I've ever heard? Ooh, that's hard to. I'll think about that one. Brett Mobile. How's it? Okay, Spiritual Beggars. Oh yeah, Spirit Caravan. They stayed across the street from my house last time. They at my friend's house. He didn't tell me that they did stay there until after they left. I would have went. Vitus. He was in St. Vitus too. Fuck. Uncle Acid. Is that a real name? Uncle Acid. All right. Spiritual Beggars. I gotta write that down. Spiritual Beggars. I gotta introduce you guys to some more music. That's a good idea. Do that. Oh yeah, man, I love the Surfers. The first shows I ever played was with the Butthole Surfers. Noxious Fumes in 1984. I've loved them ever since. Follies. Foilies. Interpol. She wouldn't give. Yeah. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Abdullah. Okay, that's a good name. Abdullah. Abdullah. Shit, man, you guys are gonna keep me busy through friends, or it's just. Yeah, I do like Sublime. Stayed at the bass player's house, actually. I have video from his house. Um, cool. Bass player Sublime. He's got like a few acres. It's pretty badass. He's got like all kinds of shit, like go-kart track and pretty killer spot. Oh yeah, of course, Caius, man. Unita's great too. I love Unita. Timbuk 3, Stiff Little Fingers. Sorry, you guys, I'm way back in the chat. I'm just trying to keep up. If I don't do it this way, then I don't see your messages. Or I can read them after, but I won't. I don't really want to read them after. All right, Brad. You probably left right now. Montrose, yeah. Early Montrose, man. Grantley Buffalo. I didn't know the Butthole Surfers broke up. Butthole Surfers, oh, we've talked about that. One of the craziest live shows I've ever been to, for sure. Bone Thugs and Harmony, not Stoner Rock, but they were great. Okay, yeah. Nirvana didn't play Lollapalooza. I don't think. So tell your mom she may have not seen Nirvana, because I think they were supposed to, you guys, right? They were supposed to play Lollapalooza, but they didn't. I'm pretty sure about that. I don't have a P.O. box yet, but I got to get on that. Thank you for reminding me, Hayden. You guys can send me shit. That would be awesome. Send me CDs, send me whatever. It would be freaking cool. Yeah, I got to do that. Hey, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate that, man. My videos are probably way less interesting right now. Alice in Chains. Oh, yeah. Before might have been. Yeah, maybe they snuck on a show, something that was like Lollapalooza or sometime around that. Oh yeah, I Hate God. I know that band for sure. Hey Jack. Pincus is playing with the Melvins. He told me he's bringing his banjo. Is sanding. You're kidding, right, Kid Grunge? All right. Well, it's not really torture. It keeps it. It's. I don't know. It's okay once in a while, but yeah, it does. It does kind of overwhelm me. I don't know how people, you know, um, but I like. That's why I'm doing this, man. I like, you know. Oh yeah, guys, check this out. I got this in the mail. My my paperback book. So this is the book here. It's yay. It's even like big letters, so it's easy to read if your eyesight's poor. And for some reason, it smells like peppermint. I don't know why it smells like peppermint. Very strange. So anyway, I'm gonna have some of those in a bit. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, start your channel up. It's I don't have the paperback. It's not for sale, but I have the I have a Kindle of it. So yeah, Kindle's for sale if you guys want that. It's up. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it on Amazon, and I'll have copies for sale too. You could read it in a day probably. It's not very long, or maybe 2 days. I don't know. It's yeah, and there's not a whole lot of new information in there. If you watch my videos, you can be like, oh, he told that story. Oh, he told that. But it's different because it's written, so you know. Yeah, paper cuts on Kindle. two. It's 2 words. I did 2 paper cuts, and then my name. All right, am I missing stuff, you guys? Let's see. All right. It is kind of a memoir, but I mean, it's not in that much detail. I've written some other stuff too in more detail. So I'll probably write another book. It's kind of fun. I like writing. It gets you in a weird headspace. You guys, try it. But just like when you write, do it in as much detail as you can. Just like when you try to remember things, just write in detail. It's pretty intense at times. You start to just flow and remember shit that you don't really think about, you know. Can you get playbook as well? I'm not the greatest technology. Playbook? What's that? I don't know what type of playbook is. Is it like a digital book? Did somebody say he had a crush on his teacher? Who is that? Let's see. Uh, you have a crush on your teacher? That's funny. I remember a teacher used to kind of hit on me. She was a substitute teacher. She would just like she would just like say things about my eyes, and I don't know. It wasn't that big a deal. Not like she's really hitting on me, but I never had any teachers I was attracted to though. Teachers were teachers are pretty much pretty lame. I guess you'd say like not people I'd want to hang out with or like even listen to. Like shut up. The fucking bell ring pretty soon. Yeah, Electric Wizard's good. Yeah, seemed like we had older teachers, I guess. I don't know. They're just like I just remember a lot of teachers being like, you know, just like suit and tie, you know, like dressed really. There's a couple cool teachers, but most of them were like just had to dress perfect and be all proper. And I wouldn't say the Pledge of Allegiance because I grew up Buddhist and you know not believing in you know God. So one nation under God. I didn't believe it, so I didn't say it. And I used to get in trouble. But my mom had to come to the school and talk to the principal, and they told me I had to stand up, but I didn't have to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And this is like in the 80s, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's not much different now. So wait, so you kids that are in junior high school in here or high school, do you have to say the Pledge of Allegiance if you're from the United States? Oh, kid grunt. Yeah, you had to stand and put your hand in your heart and say it. Yeah, but I still had to stand. I didn't have to say it. You would say at gunpoint. Oh boy. Wizard Bloody Wizard. Is that a band? Are you a teacher to Rare Publishing? Project Love, inner shit. Ones. It's a project. Yeah, you know, I have a friend that is a teacher, and he talks about like kids being really rude and mean a lot. There's a lot of, you know, a lot of really aggressive kids. I mean, they're, and really, if I think about it, that didn't happen much in junior high and high school. It was pretty rare. Those kids just didn't come to school, but it was pretty rare for kids to ever get out of line in junior high and high school. So yeah, so kid grunts, yeah, there is. See, man, I wish I could talk to you guys, man, a little bit more. I'd love to hear that in detail, you know. An indie label exec. Big time, man. Should be start working for a major label. You got that under your belt. It's awesome. Yeah, New Zealand. That's right. Kids are getting, yeah, well, super quick. Hey, thanks for coming and saying hi, you guys. And you know, I'm just kind of part of the conversation. I'll share stuff as I think about it, but you know, uh, oh yeah, sleep, man, absolutely. And High on Fire now, or the singer is in High on Fire. You probably know that. Mike Pike. Yeah, I have not met Greg Ginn. Nope. The only member of Black Flag that I ever met is Des Cadena. That was it. That I can think of. I'm pretty sure. You guys talking about drugs? Yeah, I like Rollins. Absolutely. Yeah, Voivod. Dimension Hatros. One of my favorites. In Killing Technology. Keeney Kill. I did. I smoked weed with Kurt twice, I think. He didn't really smoke too much. Yeah, I smoked more than him back then. He didn't smoke that much at all. No, I'm not. I went to the punk rock flea market before and wasn't that into it. So Probably not, but I should go. I have a friend that sells there, um, so maybe I will go. I really should. But I was kind of hoping that they'd have more like records and stuff, but it didn't seem like they did. But I need to keep an open mind because it's different, um, different every time, you know. Yeah, Melvin stuff used is pretty rare, you know, just to find it for cheap. What's my opinion on Kurt's death? Let's see. I figured I would. Yeah, you know, there should be more. I need to go and see. I went to one early on and wasn't many records. Right. I don't know if is Casey Perky related to me. I'm not sure. Possibly. I don't know. Not that I probably at some point we're related. The Jabbers. Yeah, I did hear about that, Dylan. Yeah. I am in Washington State. Oh yeah. Somebody asked me about Bikini Kill. So Toby Vale, she used to go see Noxious Fumes back in the day, but she helped she helped us get the record pressed recently because the recordings were from 1984, and the guitarist passed away, and Toby put me in touch with somebody that really had a like Noxious Fumes, and we got the master tapes and released it on 7-inch. So now, but Toby was a big part of help make that happen. She's very cool. Toby's Toby's a very sweet person. Very, you know, her life is dedicated to uh, to playing music, supporting music, doing fanzines, um, putting out some of her own music. I like L7. I'm not a huge L7 fan, but I don't know how much of their stuff I've heard. I know I've heard a couple albums. They probably have a bunch of albums by now, right? All right, take care, Jack. Oh yeah, I like early Slayer. Early Slayer rips. Yeah, finding an original copy of Germ's first album. You mean GI? Is that what you consider their first album? Love the Breeders. I like early Megadeth. First two albums. Oh yeah, Hawkwind's killer. I like Hawkwind. I had a Hawkwind shirt for a while, but I wore it out. Wore it all the time. The weather right now is, yeah, it's been kind of cold and overcast. Not too bad, you know. Yeah, it's been raining. That's for sure. Purple Outside, Solomon Grundy. I don't know those albums. It doesn't snow much at all. We usually get one little snow, sometimes a big snow. I mean, it can snow a lot and shut things down once in a while. I don't know the movies. Single. Oh, yes, it rains. So you might be kidding, Kid Grimes. I wouldn't doubt it. But yes, it rains. Frances Bean was in. She probably has a house here, right? I bet she does. Gigi. I wouldn't doubt it. I swear that I saw her in a bank in Seattle one time when I was living up there. But it was years ago. She would have been like 16 or 17 or something. I don't know. But I didn't know if it was her or not, so I didn't talk to her. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Van. Oh, yeah. Solomon Grundy. Van Connor. Yeah. Van, Van has a band called Valis, which is pretty good too. A friend that played in Valis. Oh, yeah. I've been to that park a few times. I used to go there. I went there like 3 years in a row on Kurt's birthday and talked to people. Weed Eater. Yeah, I heard Weed Eater. Valis. Val with an S. Valis. Well, Casey Perky, I did do some videos where I talked about a lot of, yeah, I mean, a lot of different old punk bands in detail and showed you the records and stuff. If you go back, like, um, I'll do another video coming up. Oh, I love Stanley Kubrick, absolutely. I did see Jesse Bernstein. It was pretty. I mean, it was kind of like you just wanted him to stop so the bands would start playing. That's what I remember. Like, oh, enough. Let's hear some music. I'd like to hear him though again. I think I'd take him more serious back then. I just wanted the bands to start. Oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino. I think is just about my favorite movies. I I mean I love almost every movie that he's done. I'm really into. The Hateful Eight is amazing. Django Unchained. I mean, both of those movies I think are they get pretty bloody at times, pretty gory, but there's an atmosphere and acting and just the whole feel of those movies are amazing. But I like a lot of the other movies are all good. I can't wait to see. I think there's a Kill Bill 3 coming out. Um, Pretty sure. Kill Bill 3. Oh yeah, no, I have those albums actually. The Brian Eno, I have a bunch of Eno albums. I love Brian. Brian Eno is damn good. Favorite actors. Oh, um, I That's hard. No. Adrian. Yeah, I know Adrian. He was a good friend of mine in Seattle for a little while. Yeah. You know Jay Mill, do you know Adrian? Do you know him now? Are you in Portland? Yeah, Adrian was a pretty good friend of mine for a little while. He was in a band called All Time High, and the bass player for one of my bands right now was in All Time High for a while. Yep, I have another Green World. Are you sure about Kill Bill 3? Really? Too. Oh man, I was hoping it would be a different movie. Well, he'll have something coming out, right? I do kind of believe in Bigfoot. This is how I roll with stuff like that. When there's enough stories and enough, sometimes you just hear stories and multiple stories where you just know these people are not making this shit up. Saw something, whether it was a Sasquatch or fucking like some kind of weird hairy creature that walks. I mean, you know, absolutely. No, I believe in supernatural shit. Um, I'll tell you a crazy Ouija board story, you guys. I don't want to talk about that stuff too much because it's not good, but I fucking love the Trailer Park Boys. That's one of my absolute favorite shows. There's my favorite actors right there. Trailer Bubbles. Mike Smith is his name, I think. Bubbles. Love Bubbles. No, that's mythology, man. No, the devil and selling your soul and all of that. You have to research that shit. You go back and you can find where that all came from, man. It's all like that's some heavy shit. It's stories. There is a supernatural presence that is a dark presence, but we don't totally understand why or what it is. So I don't want to call it anything, but I think there is. Well, me and a girlfriend in Albuquerque, um, we were playing a Ouija board, and this uh, and something like really started every time we played the Ouija board. The same thing would show up and talk in detail to us. And then it asked us if it could enter one of our bodies, right? And it said Carrie, which was my girlfriend, and she was kind of freaked out, and she didn't believe in it, but it said that it could do it, and it would be for 1 minute, and it wouldn't hurt her at all. And it did enter her body, and she reacted in a way that was really freaking scary. And then she like lost consciousness, and then she was like moving weird, and then she came back and she was crying, and then she was sick after that for like 2 weeks. And then she actually became pregnant. I don't know, that's weird, guys. I haven't, last time I talked to her a long time ago, she was okay, but you know, it's weird, man. Um, but I have to say, something entered her body. I swear to God, she was not thinking anything at all, man. It was like very freaky. Anyway, I don't know if it impregnated her, man, but that's what happened. She ended up getting an abortion. I don't know, dude. It was weird. It may have been my kid. It may have been my roommate's kid. That's a possibility too. Yeah, don't, I think they're strange, man. I think they're, you saw, Casey, you saw Bigfoot? Where you're driving around, well, and smoking the devil's lettuce, and it happened. He was close to the side of the road. So what's devil's lettuce? No, she Princess NCT, she said it felt like like almost like an orgasm, but she didn't remember anything. When she even like when I tried to tell her about what happened, she just would seem confused, like she didn't know what happened. And but she remembers like being like in this state where she felt like prickly or something. She felt good, and then it was like, and then she was all of a sudden back, and she started crying. I remember that. It was really weird. She started crying. Venom, yeah, I guess you could call them a cult band. I don't know. Wow, abducted by aliens. That's heavy, man. Well, ghost stories. Well, there's the one, you know, I've told on my page. You guys heard that. Pentagram's cool. Yeah, have you seen the movie? There's a lot of weird images and let's see, or drawings and symbols. I don't know. All right, I'm getting. Let's see. Yeah, don't mess with Ouija boards. Oh yeah, Saint Vitus. Absolutely. Why do most metalheads hate grunge? Oh, because they're very arrogant about their thing. I think, you know, like no, it's a competition. No, my music's faster and more intense. All right, I'm getting burned out, guys. I think I'm gonna call it Judas Priest. Love Judas Priest. Yeah, man. I don't know. GG coffee. Yeah, I need coffee, huh? But I don't want to drink coffee. I might wire me out too much at this point. All right, you guys. You guys have a good night. talk to y'all later. Bye.